We're going to skim this because while I love the effort, bro, nobody will read my review, so I will sniff my hat. It's worse than Ubisoft. The First Descendant by the much maligned Nexon is a game that has a lot of people feeling certain ways online. Some people love it, some people hate it. Ultimately, it's sitting with a mixed review on Steam right now. I'm having a blast, and so are a lot of the other content creators and streamers over at The Odd Gamers. So the real question is, why do we have mixed reviews for this free-to-play third-person shooter? Let's take a look. I am Grade A. I play games. This is Grade A Games. First of all, as you can see, we've just under 52 hours. Full disclosure, I bought the Battle Pass, which I believe was $10, and I did put another $20 in to buy some currency. That being said, let's see why we have some mixed reviews. We're gonna skim this because while I love the effort, bro. Pros, it's free. Good point. You can get everything in the game without spending a dollar. It's true. To get some of the characters, especially the ultimates, as I'm playing more of the game, I'm looking at what it's going to take, and you might grow old. The grappling feature in the game, grappling hook for the win. I hate every game that doesn't have a grappling hook. Variety of activities to do. This guy's saying that's a pro. A lot of people I know that I've seen in online reviews and whatnot have been complaining about the variety. Every single one of these games that I've ever played has had the same problems. A struggle to find that way to make each playthrough something unique and exciting. The Division, Destiny, Outriders, the First Descendant, Anthem, all Warframe. They're all the same. There is a total of 14 Descendants. Yeah, I like the variety so far. I've played as Viesa, Bunny, and Freyna. Bunny is the best. The mod system is phenomenal. I love the mod system in this game. Boobas and Peaches. Yeah, okay. Cons. It is expensive. To get Ultimate Bunny, I think it was $70. No. Not gonna happen. It's the one Ultimate that I'm gonna try to grind out. Story was meh. Yeah, story's shitty. Voice acting's terrible. But fine. It's like B-movie bad, where it's like so bad that it's good. We're gonna skip the rest of this because he doesn't get enough attention. Not recommended. This game was really fun, but the terms of service is something to be reviewed closely. Okay. The reality is you have no privacy. You've signed over all of your rights 100 times. Every single one of those things that you just skip through and accept, agree and accept, boop, checkbox, okay. You have no privacy. You've already signed it away. 2 anti-cheats. This is back into the same thing. He's got a complaint with the Nexon anti-cheat. Again, it doesn't affect the gameplay. It doesn't. Your anti-cheat isn't slowing down the gameplay. The game plays as good as you would expect it to. It plays way better than I anticipated it for UE5. The more I play the game, the more I want to play Warframe. It's a shame. The gameplay is surprisingly solid. It is fun, dynamic looter shooter. Unfortunately, everything else about the game is awful. Story, yes, bad. Writing, yeah, it's not good. Voice acting's terrible. Recommended. Nobody will read my review, so I will sniff my asshole 1 minute for every like this gets. All right, you have to reward the guy. I mean, he seems like he wants to sniff his asshole. It's a capybara. Thumbs down. Looks like we've got a novel. We're skimming this one. Gameplay. It's pretty much Destiny 2, except there's no PvP, and this is... couldn't be more wrong. It's not Destiny 2. If anything, it's Warframe or Anthem. Guns are terribly balanced. That are a handful of that are actually viable. This isn't true. Bullet sponges, true. Fortunately, they decided to not copy Warframe's excellent movement system. Yeah, it's different. Why would... Okay. Extreme Greed, covered that. It's a free-to-play game. I mean, listen, let's get something straight. They don't make games free-to-play so you have a free game to play. They're not doing you a service. They don't work for you. They work for your money. And so free-to-play just means that they let you in the door for free. And then their job is to convince you to spend money on their game. Is theirs particularly rough? Yes, but can you not pay for anything? Yeah, you don't have to buy anything. It's like being mad at a problem that you don't have to allow to be a problem. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Graphics. The game has potential to look great. Unfortunately, the developers thought it would be really funny to enforce TAA, just DLSS quality. It looks better than temporal anti-aliasing, so why not? Lack of tutorials. I don't know. I didn't think it was overly complicated, but then again, I have experience with looter shooters and games that require, upgrading and stats and all this kind of stuff. So I could see that there'd be, you'd be served better to have some tutorials. And I have here Marcus recently posted, after 40 hours and completing main plot, only thing to do is mindless grind. For what? Just to collect characters and have powerful builds that are essentially useless because there's nothing left to do besides brain dead grind? I won't even start about Nexon's predatory monetization tactics. It's worse than Ubisoft. And that's a big accomplishment. Worse than Ubisoft. Apples and oranges. Ubisoft, yes, their monetization isn't as bad as the free-to-play game. They want to charge $130 for their games, but they'll still sell you battle passes and cosmetics and all of that stuff on top of the $130 that they required you to pay to try their game. Ubisoft is scummy in their own way, and you can't compare apples to oranges. Man, this apple tastes weird. It's super bitter. That's an orange, pal. The Colossi battles are repetitive, frustrating, and uninspired. The Colossi mechanic prevents you from going further in the story until you beat them. Okay, so this guy's having a rough time. It's frustrating when you can't beat one of these things because it's a free-to-play game and not everyone's really, they don't care. They're just going to stand off to the side and not doing anything. They're going to be completely ill-equipped to handle ice, and then they're going to keep getting downed in the frost cloud. That's annoying. The Colossus battles, you probably would be best if you LFG'd. At least you knew that you had 3 other people that were there for the purpose of beating this boss, and people that you could communicate with. In the end, it seems that a lot of people are bitching about things that have nothing to do with your direct enjoyment of the game. The monetization is over the top, but you don't have to participate in it. As someone with over 3,500 hours in the Destiny franchise, a few hundred hours in Monster Hunter World, probably 100 in Warframe, I probably spent about 150 hours in Anthem. I think the First Descendant's a very good, enjoyable looter shooter that tickles the itches of those who wanted Anthem to be something special and still feel that sad pit in their stomach when you think about what that game could have been. With that, I'm Grade A. I played games. This is Grade A Games. I am Grade A. I play games. This is